Hi, it's Ziba from Fresh New Start today. This week, we are going to be going over decluttering the kitchen for our November de-stress. This is all in preparation for the busiest time of the year, the holidays, Christmas and Thanksgiving. And it's to help lessen the amount of things you have to clean and manage and store, find places for in your kitchen. So firstly, we are going to get rid of all the extra food lids from your food containers storage, whether that's Tupperware, glass containers, what have you. Get rid of all the extra lids. Find the matches. And a hint here that I do now is keep the lid with the container. Do you really need more than 20 containers for food? Do you ever use all 20 that come in the box? I have one that's about 6, and that's probably the max amount I would use. Your family may be different. If you use leftovers more, good for you. Or if you meal plan, this is where you also can justify keeping a little bit more, but make sure you have lids for all your containers. Any extra lids, recycle them or donate them or use them for something else. But keep them out of the kitchen when they don't have a bottom or a top. Any extra spatulas, cooking utensils, spoons, potato mashers that you are not using. In the kits that the cooking utensils come in, usually there's duplicates. And in all reality, most people will have a favorite utensil that they use, whether that's a spatula or a spoon ladle or a whisk of sorts. Keep your favorites, donate the rest. Small appliances. Now, some people may have a harder time with this. Try and donate one small appliance that you don't use. So that could be a rice cooker, it could be a bread maker, food processor, hand blender, toaster oven even. If you haven't used it in this year, we're in November now. If you haven't used it in the last 6 months, donate it. Gift it to somebody else. Because guess what? Christmas is on its way. If you have an almost brand new item, clean it up a little bit, put it in a box, put it in a bag, and gift it to somebody else that could actually use it and would like it. Any mismatched mugs, coffee mugs, glasses that you have, do you really want mismatched? If you like the miscolored, misprinted, mismatched, great. But do you really need 20 cups, 20 mugs? How many people are in your family? And what is the average amount of people you have over that will use the mug for hot chocolate or coffee or tea? How many? Be real with yourself. Because at my old house, we had a bigger kitchen. We probably had 10. And guess what? Mainly I was the only one drinking coffee. My husband would every once in a while. Now it's me. So with our dishes, we found matching cups, or shall I say mugs, with bowls. Now each person has a mug and a bowl for what they liked and they picked out. So essentially, I would use the one that I picked out of the mug and the bowl. But do you really need extras? Be real with yourself. Because guess what? Do you really want to do more dishes? Whether that's hand washing like I do here, or putting them in your dishwasher or leaving them out on your counter? No. It's best to get into the routine of each person having their own set. And once that's dirty, they, if they're old enough, need to wash it, or you need to wash it for them to use it again. Don't grab more from the cabinet. Oh, there's 6 more plates up there. I'll just grab one of these. No, you're making more work for yourself. Stop doing that. Wash what you have dirty in the sink first. And then, if you have more people coming over, then get into your extras. Talking about under the sink here next is, how many of you actually have cleaners under your sink that you don't use, or that you don't even know what's under there? I hate going into dark, dirty places in my house and around my yard because I'm afraid of the bugs and the spiders and who knows what else is under there. But I sucked it up and I went with my flashlight because it's super dark and we have a pretty deep cabinet under there, and I went through. I had so many grocery bags stuffed under there, paper bags. I was like, oh, I'll use these for gifts. Okay, I'm gonna be real with myself. I don't gift things really anymore. I usually gift money or gift cards, or taking them out to someplace that we then use cash or card. I didn't need any of these bags. So I actually had a plastic Tupperware that I wasn't using that I made my container for my grocery bags. Because yes, I do need them for the bathrooms. I'm not going to get rid of all of them. But I have a container. It's a kind of a tall container that I've dedicated for grocery bags. When that's filled, I'm putting the others in my car to take to work. But I don't need any more here. Any of those. Vases. I have downsized to 2 because guess what? I love flowers. I hate it when they wilt and they start falling because they make a huge mess. And it usually is by my sink. And it makes a bigger mess because then soap and water, and then it sticks on the sink and the little lip of the backside. I don't want to clean more. This is why I declutter. This is why I simplify. Because I hate cleaning so much. The other thing is any cleaners you don't use. In one of my other videos, I recommended that you condense your cleaners from your bathroom, from your kitchen, from your laundry room. Put them in one location so you actually know what you have. Because a lot of cleaners are multi-purpose that you can use in the bathroom, in the kitchen, in the laundry room, even in the living room on the floor if you have tile and all this stuff. Also, in your kitchen, don't forget about decluttering your freezer. We don't go through the freezer very often. Hence, the freezer burnt chicken and beef, steaks, as sad as that is. We don't ever get through fast enough. As much as we love buying them, try to get rid of 5 things in your freezer. Suck it up. I have frozen fruit that I plan to use for oatmeal and smoothies and on top of ice cream. Yeah. One of them hasn't even been opened and it's been in there probably 6 months. So I will be getting rid of that and giving it to my chickens. The other thing you can do is get rid of your duplicates. And I already briefly mentioned this before, but your measuring spoons. How many sets of measuring spoons do you need? Or cups, measuring cups. Find your favorites. Keep those. Donate the rest. Give them as gifts again for Christmas. You can even make a little cookie jar, mason jar cookie mix and gift them with the measuring spoons or the measuring cups. Scratch pots and pans, chipped glasses, plates. Oh, this is the other thing, is I've learned with my plates, they're heavy. I didn't realize this when I first got them, but if you don't like your dishes, if they're too heavy to wash and they slip out of your hands all the time, do your research. Find better ones for you, because you do not want the chance of a heavy dish slipping out of your hand and breaking in the sink or falling on your feet, because I almost had that happen. It's not fun. Last thing is the dreaded junk drawer. Try to find 5 things to get rid of from your junk drawer. I actually went through mine a couple months ago, I believe. And again, this is one spot that I kind of dreaded because I didn't know what was in it. I didn't know what I'd expect to see, even though I was the one putting stuff in there. We had batteries, flashlights, all of those little condiments you get from the fast food, like hot sauce and ketchup and ranch and whatever sauces. Yeah. Get rid of those because they don't last very long. So go through your junk drawer, see what you can find. See if you can find 5 things, even if it's just garbage. Throw it away. If it's an empty package of batteries, throw it away. So with this declutter, you should be able to get rid of around 35 items. If you do more, fantastic. If you do less, that's still fantastic because you're still getting rid of some things. You're having less in your home. Now, any time that you can make things better, whether that's 2 minutes while your food is heating up in the microwave, declutter something, clean something, do a couple dishes in that 2 minutes. This is how I've been able to keep up on my stuff, because before, again, I'd rather sit on the couch and watch TV, hang out with my family than sit and do dishes, because it's not fun, but it's got to get done. So with kitchen decluttering, that's, as a lot of people say, that's the heart of the home. Everybody hangs out in the kitchen. It's where you cook, it's where you clean, it's where you make your tea and your coffee and your drinks. Thanksgiving is coming up. A lot of people are going to be in the kitchen. It's going to be working. It's going to do a lot of hard work. So make it as efficient as you can by placing your items where you use them. If I'm at the sink and I need soap, the soap is going to be under the sink. If I am making my coffee, my cups are going to be above my coffee maker. My spatulas, my pots and pans, and even my onions and garlic are going to be under my stove in the drawer, because that's where we keep them. Keep things where you use them, because it makes it way easier. And if you're somewhere else and you need to tell somebody, oh, the dishes are by the glasses are by the coffee pot, they're going to be able to find it. It's not, oh, it's the 3rd cabinet on the right, because that's challenging for people. So I hope this helps you declutter your kitchen. Last week, we decluttered master bedrooms and other bedrooms. I hope you guys have had a good time with that. You could have potentially donated or got rid of 65 items from the bedrooms by doing that declutter. So with this one, it's 35 items in the kitchen, and next week we will get into the living room area, and you could potentially declutter 41 items from that spot. And as you can see, I am wearing a new shirt today. This is Auto Pizza and Pastry. It is in downtown Tempe. It is actually my cousin's family's restaurant, and it's pizza and pastries, and they make everything there fresh. It's amazing. So they have new shirts that you can go purchase as well to support them. They are off of Ash and University. So it's got 2-sided Auto Pizza and Pastry, and they're amazing. Stop by and tell them Ziva sent you. Bye. If you like this video, subscribe, thumbs up, and leave a comment if you have anything to let me know on what you've decluttered from your kitchen or your house. And if you visit Auto Pizza. I will see you in the next video on the living room declutter. Thanks. See you then.